Star Trek Strange New Worlds is a juggling act with 9 main cast members and just 10 episodes every season. And although it has done an amazing job of providing most of its characters enough screen time, some are always given more than others. The Season 2 cliffhanger ending is remarkable for finally bringing one of the show's most overlooked characters off the bench, just before blasting her into an uncertain destiny. Erica Ortegas occupies the coveted position of ship's helm, locked into her chair and left to guide the Enterprise through whatever disaster comes knocking. She's one of a tiny number of bridge officers developed particularly for the program, as opposed to Spock and Uhura, and as such she comes with a slew of intriguing questions. And yet it's taken this long for her potential, or at least the beginning of it, to be shown. Ortegas is unusual. The most underutilized character in New Worlds. Strange New Worlds. Star Trek Ortegas crossing the bridge. Jean-Luc Picard says in Picard Season 3, Episode 5, Imposters, a statement that was almost intended for Ortegas. Many a rebel, from all reaches of the galaxy, have found their way to Starfleet. She is a dedicated officer and veteran of the Klingon War who approaches starship operations in a casual manner. She frequently assists the crew in unwinding and having fun, such as pushing Spock to come up with a catchphrase in Season 2, Episode 1, The Broken Circle. And she has a prankster side, as seen by instructing Uhura to wear her formal uniform to a come-as-you-are dinner in Season 1, Episode 2, Children of the Comet. Season 2, Episode 4, Among the Lotus Eaters, provided her with a much-needed heroic moment, as she battles the amnesiac effects of a neighboring planet to pilot the spacecraft to safety. Even yet, most of it is cloaked in mystery, which Strange New Worlds has done nothing to dispel. She underwent trauma during the conflict, but the details are sketchy. Similarly, she obviously has a prior relationship to Captain Pike, who addresses her by her first name and gives her some leeway for her informality. However, how they met and what persuaded him that she was an exceptional pilot remain unknown, making her a cipher in too many ways. Strange New Worlds Ortegas is in charge of a landing party. Pike seems to boost the ante on Ortegas in Season 2, Episode 10, Hegemony, when he provides her a much-requested seat on an away team operation. It requires her expertise, as she maneuvers the shuttle through a field of debris before cold-starting the engines from free fall once they hit the atmosphere. She's also part of the landing party seized from the planet's surface by the Gorn, which includes Lan and Dr. Mbenga, putting viewers on a cliffhanger until Season 3 begins. It emphasizes not just how much more fans need to understand about Ortegas, but also how her tenure aboard the Enterprise may be shorter than it looks. She'll be replaced by Mr. Sulu, either because she's killed, promoted, or decides to quit Starfleet. With Montgomery Scott making his debut, it seems only a matter of time until she's replaced by the original series' staunch helmsman. Given that Hegemony was her most prominent on-screen performance to date, the forthcoming season is very critical for her. After just recently coming into her own, the next episode might very well be her last. It works extremely well as a technique to milk tension over the next year or two. It also threatens to cut off one of Strange New Worlds' most fascinating crew members just as she is about to earn her due. Hopefully, the show will see what they have in her and react appropriately.